I'm Roslyn Wandaki, working for Fight Depression and Stress and I'm also gender-based violence in Busia County and a collaborative center for gender development. We reach out to the most vulnerable in the community to talk to them about stress and depression, because stress and depression is one of the main causes of gender-based violence in Busia County and even beyond. Why stress and depression and nothing else? It's because in the recent past there has been high rate of teenage pregnancy and killings and suicide. So we realize all that is because of stress and depression that our teenage girls undergo. For example, most girls come from a very humble background and they intend to look for a way and means of how they can survive. So they go on looking for people who can support them, like sex for pads, like money that they can sustain themselves financially. And you realize at the end of the day they engage themselves into sexual relationship as a return. That's leading to early teenage pregnancy and also early marriage. Then there was also high rate of killings among men, among women. Maybe it's because of the loss of jobs and all that. So we thought that coming out with this fight stress and depression, it might be of great help to the community, to the entire community, and also our young girls, so that they can achieve their goals and objectives at the end of the day. Now, how will you realize that someone is undergoing that stress and depression in our community, since it's one of the highest concern as per now? First of all, you realize that they intend to have sleepless nights. There is that suicide, there is that killings, there is that teenage pregnancy. Those are some of the signs, because of what they are undergoing is the one that will push them do what they are doing. So how are we going to manage this stress and depression in our different spaces or communities? First, we need to speak out. Whenever you feel like you have a problem, the only way we can solve that is through speaking out. Because whenever you have a problem and you cannot speak out, nobody will realize your problem. So you need to come out and speak about it. Then the second one, I will encourage people that, I need to encourage people that they need to follow the 4 A's. And the first 4 is adopt. The first 4 is avoid. For example, like young girls, they need to avoid that group that will lead them to that peer group, that peer pressure that may lead them to engage themselves in sexual relationships. And also they should avoid simple ways that can help them get out of their problems. And those simple ways is like just getting a pad for 50 bob, just exchanging a pad for 50 bob to sex. You see, at the end of the day, they get that pregnancy they carry for 9 months just because of 50 bob. So they need to avoid such like stuff. And once we have spoken, I know there's someone who can get out there and help this young girl to get that pad. Okay, the second one is alter. Alter simply means that we need to change our character. Sometimes our character leads us to stress and depression. How do you know your character? How do you know about yourself? You need to have a character that will make you go places, will make you achieve your goals and objectives, and have friends that have got character that will take you a place. And also we need to accept, as the third A, we need to accept the situation that we are in. Sometimes we refuse to accept ourselves, and that's why one decides just to commit suicide. Acceptance is one of the main way we can manage stress. And the last one is that we need to adopt. We need to adopt the environment. We need to adopt the kind of life that we are living. For example, there has been COVID-19. Most of our people have lost their jobs. That's causing GBV in various families. So if we can adopt such like kind of life, then there will be low cases of gender-based violence in our communities. Concerning stress and depression, we can take even 3 hours, 4 hours talking about it. But for now, we can just talk in brief. Then we can create some time and have a talk together. Thank you so much.